Yeah, fellas, so I'm finally going to install this trunk handle slash trunk grip, whatever you want to call it, onto the E46. So I thought I'd make a little tutorial slash installation video. Um, so to take this off, I believe there's normally, so yeah, there are 3 or 4 of those T10 star pattern screws, but in my case I only have 3. I don't know why I only have 3, but you know nah. Yeah, so let me go ahead and get that taken off. I believe after that you have to pop the trunk and take off the trunk interior a little bit so that you could get to this part of the handle on the inside. So I don't have a screwdriver adapter that'll go to T10, so we're using a 1/2 inch extension with the adapter to be able to use the T10 on the end of it. So this should work just fine. I mean, there's only 3 screws on the inside, so let's get that over with. If you have a reverse camera, please note if it's in this position, then you will have to undo the reverse camera before getting to the 3rd screw, which is inside there. Anyways, let's get on. So now that your rusty old reverse camera is off, you just need to pull this piece out. Mine already did the good old quick release, so no need now to get inside the trunk. Right, so now that you're in the interior of the trunk, you only need to take out like one of these and one of these, and you should be able to get into the connector from inside there. So yeah, let's get that done. Alright, so I ended up taking out all 4 of the interior clips here, and you should be able to drop this down like this, and from there you'll be seeing at the back there's a white clip and there's a connector on the white clip, so you want to disconnect that connector there. If you want, you could always take the connector off of the white clip. Once you put it back after, that'll be fine. So you could take it off of the white clip if it'll make it easier for you to be able to disconnect it from right here. Alright, so I just disconnected the connector. So now when I come back on the outside here, it should just be simple. So let me just close that down. If you have a reverse camera, you will have to fish it through the finisher if it is installed on the finisher. But I just did that already, so it should just be to pull this through. If you need some help, you could always go back into the trunk and see what's happening on the inside. So once on the inside, you'll see what's happening here. Aha, I see what's happening here. So it was just hooked up on some other wires. Should be able to push through now and get out. Hopefully. I can tell it wants to come out because I'm pulling on this and I can see sunlight. Can definitely see sunlight. Okay, there we go. Should be ready to come out now. Nice. There you go. Finisher is off. My hands are very dirty, but finisher is off nonetheless, so that's good. So now is the fun part. I'm going to try to get as much of this adhesive off as I could, because I think the previous owner used double-sided tape as well as silicone on it. So I want to clean up all of this before I could put back on the new finisher. So gotta try to clean up that as best as I could now. Alright, so now rub down the area with some alcohol, and I tried to clean it as best as I could. So now is basically to do the repeat of what I did to remove it. So we put this inside, then we have to go and connect the connector on the inside. We button back up the interior trim, and then, well, we have to test if the trunk lock work as well, so we have to check that. So let's get that going. So we got the finisher back in slightly. Now I push the connector through. So this connector basically has to connect to that there, and there, and then you put it back into the little white clip. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, and then I'll see you guys after that. I'm also going to run this wire a little bit up inside of the trunk, but I now connect it up and I'll put it back into position. So that's one step down. So once connected and fit into place, you just go ahead and you run back up the screws that it has, and you're pretty much all set. And then I just have to tidy up my review camera, but we're good to go. Successful install. Right, and just like that, we're back in order. We have the review camera mounted. I only put one screw for the while because I had to literally burn a screwdriver tip and make a hole for the screws to go back in. But besides that, we're good. So I go in and burn another hole there now for the other screw to go back in. And yeah, we'll be in our order. Finisher is installed, lights work, everything good. So yeah, if this video helped you out, then I don't know, maybe leave a like or subscribe. The next video after this will be a little more exciting than this one, but I just thought I would document this because why not? So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. Hopefully my other video is within a timely manner. But yeah, until next time guys, laters. Alright, only one thing left to do.